Hello everyone. Welcome to the demo of ISBScan. This is an overview of the basic functionality of the application. Open the app and you'll see a splash screen and the welcome page. This is a traditional login screen asking for a username and password. For the sake of simplicity, there is only one user. Later, a database can store user credentials for multiple logins, or we could even just log in with a PIN. Currently, the forgot password and register functions have not been implemented, but they can be in future releases and iterations. If we log in with invalid credentials, say test and test, we can see that we are unable to get into the system. These are not the accepted login details. However, if we log in with the correct credentials, user1 and password, we can get into the system just fine. This is the homepage. Here you have your book collection, which lists all the books. And by default, there are 5 books because this is how many I've implemented myself. Let's have a look at the book details screen. We're looking at Philosophy by Elizabeth Day, and here we can see the description, ISBN numbers of the book, number of pages, and the publishers. All this information is pulled from the Open Library API and the Google Books API. You can also add and remove books from your collection, but we'll have a look at that later. Let's see what else is here. We're going to go back and go to our profile. Here, it says that we've got 5 books. This is true. Now, let's set a favorite book. Currently, my favorite book is Roots, but I think I'm going to change that to, let's try Queenie. That was a good read. Set favorite book. So now my new favorite book is Queenie. Great, and this is reflected on my profile. Later on, we can have sharing features that allow a user to actually share some of the key information and statistics about their collection with their friends. Next, we're going to go back to our My Books page. And you know what? I've got a few books here with me today. Let me allow permissions to take pictures and video. You've got the Code Book, Colossus, and the Cyborg Handbook. And we're going to scan the first one. Nice. So you can see a bit of information about it. Let's add it to our collection. The book has been added to your collection. And if we go back, we can see that it's right there. The Code Book by Simon Singh. Let's add another book. How about Colossus, The Secrets of Bletchley Park's Code-Breaking Computers? And here we've got a lot of information about this book too. If we add this one to a collection and go back, we realize that we can actually scroll through this list. This is because I've used a scrollable view in React Native. If we go back to our profile, we can see that we've got 7 books, and our favorite book is still there because this is stored in local storage. But what happens if we scan something that is not a book? I have a bottle of Starbucks Frappuccino here, and if I scan this, it says that the ISBN does not exist in our book database, and this is true. Why would a Starbucks Frappuccino exist in a Google Books API database? All right. So before we go, let's remove a book from our collection. I want to remove Colossus, the first electronic computer. I had to skim through it. It wasn't great. If I click remove from collection, it prompts me and makes sure that I do want to remove it. Yes, I do. It's been removed from my collection. And if we go back, it's not there anymore. And let's go to our profile. It says we've got 6 books, just as we do. So if I come out of the application and open it up again, not only are we still logged in because of the use of tokenization, but we can still see our collection. So I've logged out. Let's log back in and see if my information is still there. User and password. And my information is still there. I've got the code book, and if we go to my profile, there are 6 books, and my current favorite book is still Queenie. But I'm tired of this list. It's a bit outdated. Let's clear it all so I can start all over again. All books have been removed from my collection. Let's double check. They have. Your list is empty. Scan a new book to add it to your collection. I want to add the Cyborg Handbook. Add to my collection. And go back. And there it is. Just so you realize, if I've already got a book in my collection and I scan it again, instead, the Add to Collection button will be replaced with the Remove from Collection button, which is really cool. And now we can log out. Thank you for listening.